government buildings. Take a look. Now, Amanullah Khan, then the emir, declared independence in 1919 after the Third Anglo-Afghan War, and the country has had dozens of flags since then. The latest was adopted in 2013 and features 3 vertical bands of black, red, and green, with the national emblem printed in white. Sporadic anti-Taliban protests spread to more cities, but many were met with gunfire. Taliban fighters fired shots to disperse dozens of Afghans in Jalalabad who waved the flag ahead of National Day. NATO and Taliban estimate at least a dozen people have been killed in and around the airport in recent days, either by gunshots or stampedes. The U.S. is urging its people to get to the airport as soon as possible, but Taliban fighters are preventing many from doing so, despite U.S. officials repeatedly saying they've struck a deal with the Taliban to allow passage. Pentagon officials reported more than 7,000 people have been evacuated so far.
First, the U.S. military footprint in Kabul is now more than 5,200 total troops on the ground. I want to reinforce that we are absolutely focused on this mission of national importance. We are committed to the safe evacuation of as many people as quickly and as safely as possible.
I know of no requests or interest by Taliban commanders to access the airport now. It's our understanding that they understand why we're there and what we're doing. And again, as the Secretary said, we've been able to have that kind of communication with them. I won't detail every conversation that we're having with the Taliban. Again, I think it's important to let the results speak for themselves. And as you and I are talking here today, we have an understanding, and they are helping to facilitate safe passage for those that we're trying to get into the airport. I think I just leave it at that.
How many people has the U.S. government flown out on U.S. military planes? Because 7,000, if you're including other countries, if you're including civilian flights, that seems like you're playing with.
We're giving you the total number of people that we have helped evacuate since the 14th, and it's not all just Americans. There have been some of our allies and partners that have gone out, and we're giving you U.S. government flights. That's not counting people who are still getting out commercially or on charter flights. Okay, does that clear that up?
Clarifying.
Yeah, we get, and understandably so, here at the Pentagon, we're fixated on the tails that we own, but it's not the only way out of Kabul right now. As the general brief, the commercial side is open. There's limited. It's not as robust as what we can do on the military side, but people are still getting out that way.